Welcome to the Wed Pro Podcast, the podcast for Wed Pros no matter their stage. We are your hosts, Katie and Roxy, and this is the Wed Pro Podcast.
Hey, welcome to this week's episode. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Katie. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. So happy to be here. How are you? What have you been up to, love? What have we been up to? What? Not a lot. The weather was really bad. We did a few icy walks with the dog. Very icy. I'm fortunate enough to live near a big country park, but yeah, it's very icy. The dog was a little bit frustrated, bless him, because he couldn't be off his lead because the lakes are frozen over. All the swans were on the grass, so he couldn't be off his lead. And he loves to be sniff in all the grass when it's all icy. So, what else has been going on? A little bit of Christmas shopping, a little bit of see the reindeers with my mum. Didn't even take
It sounded like you had a lovely weekend.
Yeah, didn't even take the kids to see the reindeers yet. But we kind of
Your mum, but your mum took you.
Yeah,
Or did you take your mum?
I took my mum. Yeah. Well, we kind of stumbled across that. We weren't expecting there to be reindeers. We were like, oh, let's go for a little garden event, a date, and there happened to be reindeers. So I am going to take my daughter, who's very much still believing, which I'm loving actually, because I thought she's 9 now, and I thought that maybe this could be the year. She was saying a few things to me before Christmas, but we are enveloped in very much. She even told me yesterday that, she saw Santa at her friend's house last night, and I was like, really? Really? And Santa had told her that he knew that she'd snuck in on presents before and that she actually had done that. And I was like, okay, wow, he was a good Santa. It was a good Santa. So she very much believes still, and I cherishing that because I know I've only got it for a little while longer.
Yeah. So my daughter's 10 now, doesn't believe anymore. That means nobody. All my children are all grown up, which is a little bit sad. But we've still got lots of festive spirit going on in my house. In fact, the husband's and my son actually came down last night and was like, oh, are we having a practice Christmas lunch?
Nice.
I was wasn't gonna, but that's a really good idea. And now the hubby's we're going to take it one step further. He's creating a menu for Christmas Day this year, Kate.
We do that every year. Yeah, we have a menu.
We're going to print it. We're going to...
Yeah, we do that.
No way. I was like, this is a great idea.
Yeah, we always did that ever since we were kids. That's just something we've done in my family. Isn't it funny how different traditions? But what's nice, as your children grow up, and I'm instilling this in my children, is what is the favourite thing about Christmas? And actually, my daughter said, spending time with family, Christmas dinner, presents. And I think it was Christmas dinner, presents, family, or something like that. Presents was definitely number 2. I think in my family. But it's about that not being, just all about the gifts. It's all, and I think as they get a little bit older, that's nice to teach,
Yeah.
And it sounds like plans of Christmas dinner and all being together. It's not so much present focused, I think, when they...
And as well, I always think, when they get older as well, it is important to teach them that presents become smaller and more expensive too, right? So it's not...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't they?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had some decisions to make in terms of the presents. Right, so we hope all your festive plans are going well, and that snow has all gone here now. I don't know about by you, but
we had 3-4 inches, and you only had a little dusting. So.
Yeah, we had a little dusting, but it was really, really icy everywhere. I fell over, of course. The dog pulled me over. Obviously, always going to happen. With me. Yeah, I'm definitely my mother's daughter. And yeah, but we hope that you're starting to get into the festive spirit.
I think very festive right now. I don't know what it is. When I was stood watching the kids play in the snow, I always brought a tear to my eye.
Okay, final point. My daughter is doing a Christmas Carol concert, and she's like, "Do not cry." Every year, I cry at her nativity. Every year, every play she ever does, every anything, and I'm just proud, happy tears, wonderfulness. I get so enveloped in all the kids singing, and it's just beautiful.
I also get proud of everyone else's kids as well. I'm
she was like, well, it's weird. People are looking at you. It's weird and embarrassing. And I was like, okay, I will do my absolute best. I'm going to wear a bobble hat and pull it right. I will cry. I can't help it. I cry Like, honestly, I cry at
Christmas ads.
adverts on the television. Right. Anyway, let's crack on. We wanted to talk today all about additional revenue streams inside your business. It's been a bit of a hot topic, hasn't it? And something that we always think is a really good idea, not relying on one form of revenue inside your business, but having other ways to make money. And we know that the wedding industry is definitely resourceful. And one of the kind of things that we've seen over the past few years is seeing how other businesses are really making their income stretch further, whether it's new businesses that they've created on the side, new services that they've dreamed up, or, you know, maybe just that feeling in terms of what we all went through a few years ago that has instilled something in them that they never want to go back to that again. Yeah. I think, you know, in general, the wedding industry has just become so much more resilient. So if you are thinking in terms of how to diversify your income and feel confident in your business that it's going to withstand the future, and that's what it is about adding additional revenue streams or looking at other ways to make money inside your business. It's about building your business to be able to withstand anything, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, yeah. And this topic, actually, you may not have even thought about it since, you know, that time a couple of years ago, where it was like, oh my life, what am I going to do? What can I do to, you know, get that income coming in? But it is definitely something to look at again, because now as well, you're not in that place of scarcity where, you know, you're doing it because you've got to get some bills paid. Now you can look at it and see it from more of a creative point of view. And there's loads of things we can do within the industry to have the extra revenues.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of it doesn't need to come from like the experience that we all had a couple of years ago when the wedding industry got shut down, and then all the build back up from that. We know that we're heading potentially into, it's not no potentially about it, we're heading into a wedding gap next year, where the engagement gap that we saw a couple of years ago, yes, although our bookings are coming in, the weddings are going to be a little bit more quiet next year, the year after. So now is really a good time to look at your business model, look at things inside your business. You've got time to focus on the areas of your business that you may have been neglecting. And also, if this is an idea that you want to explore in terms of how to build a more resilient business to, you know, anything really, like illness or, you know, not wanting to work every weekend anymore, or just thinking, you know, I would like a more resilient business model where I could work with less clients but bring in more money. That's what we wanted to talk to you all about today and really give you some ideas and some reasons why you might want to think about adding some income into your business. It's like maybe you just want to increase your take-home pay, or you need additional cash flow into your business for a bigger picture goal. Maybe you want to hire an assistant in your business, or you want to, I don't know, invest in a branding shoot or invest in a new website or whatever it is.
There's a bit of tech that you need that's a little bit more expensive.
Whatever it is, like regardless of your reason, we just wanted to give you that now is a really good time to think about how you can create some passive income for your business or some additional income. You know, we say the word passive income. Passive income is definitely not passive at all. I think that's a myth. Passive income does not exist.
But semi-passive, definitely.
Yeah, semi-passive definitely does. But if you are thinking about it, we definitely recommend starting to build the foundation now and then working on it going forward. And we wanted to give you some ideas on today's podcast about that.
Yeah. And a great way to think about, you know, additional income in whatever form that be is to start thinking about what things that you know that other people don't know that would like to know or would like that information on. And that's a great, like, start brainstorming, start thinking, okay, like, what am I the expert in? And when we say expert, we don't always mean like you know the most about a subject ever, but all you have to do is know something that somebody else doesn't, and that literally makes you the expert in their eyes. So this is what we are here to do today, is to bring you, you know, some ideas, some ways that you can definitely and easily increase the income in your business.
Yeah, it's not always just about having like a passive form of income in your business, but even just additional income into your business. And we've talked now about what that is and why you might be thinking about it. Let's talk ideas now. So you were just saying there about information and being able to sell that information and give that information so that, you know, there are things that you can make. And part of what you've done in terms of how you've built a successful business in the wedding industry, you could start like documenting that process, what tips you've done, what you've done in parts of that design what you've done in terms of how you keep the planning on track, any expert tips that you've collected along the way over the years. These things are so helpful to couples who maybe can't afford your full services.
Mm-hmm.
And then if this is the case, you can consider creating things like ebooks, checklists, digital workbooks, and just make them available to purchase. And that's one of those things that does sit in more of that passive income aspect. And what we mean by that is you create it once and then sell it multiply. Yes, you will still have to market it. Yes, you will still have to, drive traffic to that thing. But it's not like they are paying for your time, which a lot of us are doing inside of the wedding industry.
And there are clever ways that you can pull this information together, Hopefully you've got lots of blogs on, hints and tips that you've pulled together along the way. So you've probably got lots of the content that you need already out there. It's just about using it wisely and pulling it together. And an ebook is something that we actually did like way back when in our business, isn't it? And that was one of the times when we were like, oh, okay. Like there's lots of other ways of getting a little bit of extra income in other than the main service that we do. And it wasn't mega hard to put together. We put together in Canva, didn't we? I can't.
Yeah.
And then put it on sale.
Put it on sale. Marketed it out there. We the trick to this is to know what your couples want. So it's asking your audience, what do they want? What do they need help with? What are they struggling with inside their business? Really understanding your client and asking them what they want so that you're creating resources that are going to sell because you're solving a problem for your client. And that's one of the reasons why we were able to, create an ebook and sell a lot of it at the beginning, which then opened our eyes up to other ways that we could get the information that we knew available to wedding pros, was because we knew that our audience wanted to understand how to grow their audiences on social media, and we were able to do that already quite easily, and we were just sharing our knowledge on that. But we understood our audience, we asked questions, we got to know them, we did polls, we chatted to people, we did an ideal client profile, we did all of those things. So something else that you can do inside your business as an extra form of income is promoting products that you love as an affiliate. It can take quite a little bit of effort to make an affiliate sale, but the key here is to sell products that you personally use so that it's easy to work into any of the marketing that you currently create. And you can also do like a referral scheme with another wedding business owner as well. That can work on a similar sort of structure where maybe you take a little bit of commission for the referrals that you've referred back to one another, or however that's going to work out for you so that you're adding to your income there. But if there's anything online that you know that really helps your couples, that you've used yourself, that you think that is amazing, whether it is a tool that's going to help them plan, whether it's a planner, whether it's a book, whether it's, products, whatever it is, loads, it's very, very mainstream now for businesses to run affiliate programs. It's very mainstream.
I was just going to say, once you start looking, normally like scroll to the bottom of the website and there's some little links that you can click on to find out more information. But once you start looking for them, actually, you find them everywhere. And once they're set up, yes, like you say, Kate, you've then got to go out and promote that stuff. But it's a nice feeling when you get that kickback.
It is a nice feeling.
For how many things do we do it for now? Oof, 5, 6 things maybe?
Yeah. And this is the key, and this is how we work it. We only promote things that we love and use ourselves inside of our business. And for you, that's definitely the advice, because your audience trusts you. Your couples trust you. If they've booked with you already or they're in your world already, they're trusting you as the expert. So absolutely for sure, it's something that we will never do. We'll never promote anything that we haven't used ourselves, or, know that it's reputable, or other people that we've worked with, whether it's products, people we've worked with, whoever it is. We definitely are very, very protective over our audience. And I think definitely is the way to be. But there was affiliate programs even on Amazon. I'm sure, you know, I keep on thinking to myself here, I should sign up to be an Amazon affiliate because I buy things from Amazon every day and then get my partner to buy them off my own. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Probably not allowed to do that.
Illegal.
It was probably in the terms and conditions there somewhere that it cannot come from the same household. However, Amazon have an affiliate program.
Yeah.
Lots of businesses. I bought some skincare this week. I think I bought Christmas presents and I'm like, sign up to be an affiliate. Even if you send nice little candles or you recommend a course or a book or gifts for any of the wedding party, have a look and see if there's affiliate schemes for those things that you're already recommending.
Yeah, and also have a think about the things like what extras could you provide that you could be an affiliate for that you aren't already using. Like really, it's just about like opening your eyes a little bit more than what you've already got and just seeing where else you can pull a few things in. Another great way that you could make a little bit of additional income, and this is something I'm seeing a lot of right now actually, is being on some sort of workshop or class that is in keeping with what you do. So things such as if you're a florist, you could be putting on Christmas wreath making, even other DIY wedding makeup classes, calligraphy, invitation designs and signage and things like that. Even wedding planning basics classes, that's something you could do. Whatever it is that you do, I am pretty sure that there will be a spin on it where you can create some sort of workshop and class.
There absolutely is. And it's a really good way to bridge the gap between people who can't afford your full services and for you to fill time in your calendar where you otherwise could be quiet. It's something we would do in the bridal shop. We would have evenings, wouldn't we, where we would do like wedding fair style evenings, or we would do like collection style evenings where we would, put on some fears and, invite a few of our contacts over and, make a real big fuss about our brides and have them in the shop and make a really lovely atmosphere. But yeah, like there's so much you can do with stuff you already do inside your business. Exactly what you said, workshops, education, courses. Maybe, you could even take that idea and move it online as well. Once you've a little bit more established and if you've got a unique approach to something, or, you are doing this stuff inside your business anyway, packaging it together in a workshop or something more online that your couples are interested in learning, that could be an option for you as well.
And what all of these things do is sets you up as the expert, the go-to person in the industry. And it also goes a real long way to, build that rapport, that know, like, and trust, because not only are you working with these couples on a client basis, but also, you can really get to know them. And that's great.
I suppose it's really great on a number of levels. Not only does that help you just understand your client much better, but also then it helps you to come up with additional services down the line. Yes, somebody may come into your world because they're looking for that DIY option or looking for that information option or that subscription that you're going to offer them that is going to help them plan their wedding in a better way, or whatever information you've got that you're using in your business all of the time. You are an expert on that. But then actually, as they get to know you, like you, trust you, understand your service more, are more educated about their wedding planning process and their journey going forward, you may find that they come back and spend more with you. We quite often know this inside of our funnel, that people will come and spend, a smaller amount of money with us and then come back in and spend more with us once that know, like, and trust is built up inside the business.
Yeah, that is very true. Something we see happen lots and lots. They'll buy like the smaller ticket products and then move on to once they're like, okay, I like what's going on here, and it just helps build that initial trust before then they go on and spend much more. It's also a really good way of getting a bit of extra income, which might be attracting a pool of audience that you otherwise wouldn't be able to access.
So now that those ideas are flowing and you might be excited about the thought of making some extra money every single month, let's just talk a few quick marketing tips to get you going. So you're obviously going to need a way to sell anything that you promote. You can add a shop to your website if you're going to be selling anything, on an affiliate basis, but also you can blog about a lot of this stuff as well, because your audience is trusting you. If you're blogging inside your business, which you should be, everyone should be saying, yes, Katie, I'm blogging inside my business. Then you can blog about, these products that you use, or these ideas, or these services that you do. You should be infiltrating this inside your content already. So then you just want to drive traffic to whatever it is, the additional service that you've got, the workshop that you're going to do, the subscription that you're going to get couples to sign up to, whatever it is that is churning in your mind right now. And you can also set up Google Analytics just to have a really good view and help you understand what's working, what isn't working, where is your traffic coming from, what are people searching for. And also you want to use your email marketing as well. So set up an account on an email marketing provider like Flowdesk, create a lead magnet and get people to sign up to your list. And then you can create an automated campaign to help convert those couples into customers that have signed up for your freebie on automatic. We'll pop a link in the show notes if you want to go and check out Flowdesk. We can give you a month's free if you go and check that out. That's running until the end of December, isn't it, Roxy? So
it is, yes. Yeah, it's a really good offer, and Flowdesk is really, really amazing. And this actually brings me on to a point what I was going to say. You know how you said about people, you can create a shop on your website. If you don't want to go down the shop route, there are also like independent checkout services that you can have. And actually Flowdesk has got checkouts and everything you need to actually sell a product or a service like what we've been talking about today. But the main thing from what Kate's just said is you need to be talking about it. You need to be getting it out there and marketing whatever it is that you may be promoting or selling. The main thing is to be talking about it in your consultations. Make sure you're mentioning it. Make sure it's on your socials. Make sure it's on your story. Have it on your LinkedIn bio.
Yeah, get it in your proposals. These are other services that I offer. I just wanted to touch on what you just said there in terms of like that additional checkout page on Flowdesk. This could be for those people that are like, oh yeah, I'm happy to take on a few weddings that are a little bit more DIY, or I'm happy to do workshops like that, but I don't want to particularly advertise it all over my website. That's a perfect solution, isn't it? That you can have your own landing page. It's built in there. It's all the tech is set up for you. It's super simple. We'll pop a link in the show notes anyway for anyone wants to go and check out Flowdesk. You get a free month, sign up before the end of December, and you'll get a free month to just have a little look around. And then if you did want to stay, you get 50% off as well. So setting up an additional form of revenue can help you reach your financial goals for sure, but you definitely need to make sure you have a strong foundation in place. Hopefully you've been able to get lots of tips today, but if you want to read more about this subject, you can head on over to our blog where we've blogged about passive income and additional forms of income before. So head on over to there if you are interested in this subject.
Also, if you want to see the other things that we have to offer in our business, because it's not just coaching that we do, we have lots of other lower ticket products and services on our website. So whilst you're reading the blog, go and have a look around our website and see how it can look in action. See the different layers that we've put in our business to help us create some additional income, because honestly, you can do it. Anybody can do it. Don't just think, oh, there's nothing else that I can sell. There is definitely something else that you can be making money on in your business.
And if you are struggling with that, you know where we are. Just drop us a message and we will be more than happy to have a chat with you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you so much for listening.
And we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Wed Pro podcast. Full transcripts of this episode, plus every other episode we have done, are available at www.theweddingbusinesshub.com/blogs. Thanks so much for listening. If you do have any questions about this episode or anything else at all, you can email us at info@theweddingbusinesshub.com. And if you are loving our episodes, which I know you are, make sure you hit the subscribe or follow button so you can stay updated with any new episodes that land. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode.